A reserve study is a guide used by board members and management professionals to set aside funds for the eventual replacement of the common elements in the community. It's used by boards and management professionals to plan for these studies so that the projects are properly planned for and funds are there when the projects occur. This helps to avoid having communities levy assessments or have to go for financing as a result of not having the money to spend on these projects when they come through fruition. Reserve studies are typically prepared by a designated reserve specialist. It's a reserve specialist is a designation that's given out by the community associations to individuals that have proven the necessary skills in preparing these studies in accordance with CAI requirements and standards. Typically, you'd first start off with a financial analysis and the gathering of documents from the association. And this documentation would include gathering information such as the initial balance information, governing documents reviews to make sure that you're including all the components that are considered common elements in the community, reviewing project history, and the like, and then performing the physical analysis of the community, which is essentially the inspection of the community to inventory the various components, determine remaining life cycles of those components, condition of the components, if there are any deficiencies or issues with those items. And then once all that information is obtained in the field, a set of tables is developed that provides the association with various funding methodologies in accordance with Community Associations Institute standards and guidelines. A reserve study, the set of spreadsheets will list each one of the components that the association is responsible for, along with remaining life cycles based on the condition assessment of the physical inspection of the community, industry standard initial life cycles of all the common elements, cost estimates to replace each one of those common elements. And then based on that information, we calculate what it would take to, what the association needs to put away on an annual basis to have the money to replace those components when the replacement is necessary. Reserve studies should be updated every 3 to 5 years to account for projects that have been completed by the association, to reflect costs variations due to inflation or market forces, and to keep up with changes in condition as a result of environmental forces, weather, and things of that nature.